being activated.
There's a place at the end of the
road. 2018 GSL Season 3 Rock Shear. The genius that was born again in the dawn has grown to be the king. But the battle is only about to begin. Take your opponents down, or you will fall down under their feet. There will be only glory for the winner, and pain for the loser. Rise up, higher, ever higher. Or fall forever. GSL Season 3. This is Rock Shear.
We are back here at the GSL. Tasting our toes to return from Spain. We hope you enjoyed WCS. We hope you enjoyed the GSLs. We were unable to cast while we were gone, but we're back on track now.
Yeah. Happy to be home. We just landed like 15 hours ago or so.
Something like that.
A little bit
Not
jet lagged,
that long.
but doing fine.
Yeah, we'll see in about 2 hours where suddenly...
Well, it's not hard to stay awake, like Maynard would say, with games like these.
It's not hard to not be jet lagged when you got great players today. And we do have great players today. PartinG is back.
PartinG's back, the big boy himself.
Zest be an impact here as well, but it's very cool to have a player who was at one point in time the world champion, then returning.
Yeah. And you can see here that MMA did return while we were gone, but the return was short-lived. Looks like he took a map off Gumio. I haven't gotten to catch those yet, but...
No, me neither.
Yeah, Gumio and Hero advancing. Oh, Solar's out really early. That's too bad. He hasn't been doing that well lately. But that's okay, because we have Lenok going to the next round.
That's right.
And he's the greatest player in the whole world as far as I'm concerned.
ByuN.
Yeah. Of course, Rainer looking just ridiculous lately. A very good lineup of players so far.
So, it is going to be a special day today. I think Impact is a tough one to imagine getting out, but if he does, realistically, it shouldn't be that surprising. He's been on the up and up. He's a good player. He just has not had the same kind of domination as some of these other guys. ByuN and Zest, GSL Codes champions, PartinG from another era, but now returning. And I'm very excited to see what he's going to do here today.
Oh, yeah. I'm so unbelievably excited to see PartinG play. This guy has... just the most personality you could ever hope for, an exciting style as well. I really want to see him advance, but this group is ridiculously tough.
2조의 시드 선수입니다. 지난 시즌 GSL 통산 세 번째 결승에 오르며 준우승을 차지한 주성욱 선수. 첫
him actually
상대로
advanced right when you have these two modern guys playing so well. All right, so here's Jesse, big party for the season.
주성욱입니다.
Hey everybody, it's been a while.
첫 상대에서 제가 좀 얍삽한 선수를 만났는데 또 그 선수를 꼭 이기고
I think I've got a pretty tricky opponent to face off with here. Anyways, I'm hoping to take him out. Wish me luck.
군단의 승장과 함께 GSL을
Doesn't mean he's not going to be tricky or tosis. Now here's a player we haven't seen for a while.
3년 만에 복귀전 과연 어떤
PartinG's been back to the GSL after 8 seasons. That's my expectations. Hey everybody, it's me, PartinG.
일단 엄청 오랜만에 이렇게 돌아왔는데 굉장히
So I know it's been a long time.
안 될 줄 알았는데 역시 긴장이 되고 있고요. 그리고 성욱이 형이 저를
I didn't think I was going to be nervous, but here I am. I'm excited.
좀 복수를 하고 싶어서
Zest has been seated for this season. He picked me. So I'm going to get revenge. And I'm going to practice really hard. Thank you.
이번 시즌엔 과연 32강의 벽을 넘을 수 있을까요? 코드 S 5번째 도전에 나서는 타이탄
All right,
EX와
can this player overcome the round 32? The Karate Kid bandana there.
안녕하세요. 타이탄 EX
It's Impact.
플레이어 김준혁입니다.
Hello.
이렇게 코드 32강 많이 올랐는데
It's from Team Titan EX. It's me,
빡셌는데
Impact.
이번에는 제가 그나마 좋아하는
So here we are in the round 32 GSL.
제가 실수만 안 하면 올라갈 것 같습니다.
Seems like I got a tough group today.
매 시즌
So there's two
32강부터
Protoss players I like.
도전하는 경기를 보여주는
So mid-six, I think it's
선수.
actually pretty doable.
지난 시즌 거둔 8강보다 더 높은 성적을 거둬야 블리즈컨이 가능한데요.
This player has shown some dramatic games every time he plays in the GSL.
네, 안녕하세요.
Can he get higher than the round of 8? It's
시즌에
ByuN.
8강에서 조금
Hi everyone, I'm ByuN.
아쉽게라기보다는 압도적으로 떨어졌는데 그래도 그때는
Last
손목이
season,
조금 많이 안 좋았는데 이번에는
I was
운동도
eliminated
많이
earlier than I
하고
wanted.
손목이
There
많이
were some
좋아진 것
one-sided
같아요.
games.
그래서 뭐
I didn't think my wrists were in good
오늘 제가
conditions,
조금 상대하기
but I think my wrists have healed up. I'm feeling better,
조고
and I've got some high ambition for this event.
무난히 진출할 수 있을 것 같긴 해요.
I'm also feeling confident against all the players in my group.
때문에 오늘 꼭 진출해서
So I'd say this is doable.
진출했으면 좋겠습니다.
Anyways, I'm focused in. Thanks so much.
All right.
Whoa, that was close. You'll get a shot next time to show your side. All right. We're here. We're back.
Yes.
I want PartinG to get out of this group.
I do too, but
There,
it's
I
such a
said
tough
it.
group. It's
Zest
such a tough
ByuN
group.
fans.
Like, I mean, it has ByuN, who's in good shape once again, Zest, who just got the GSL finals, and Impact, in my opinion, was the 5th best Zerg in Korea for a very long time. I still put him right around there. I mean, obviously Rogue and Leenock are #1, but he's still a very top-end Zerg.
We've definitely had some fault lines in the past here since PartinG was the best player, but
Yeah.
one thing about PartinG that he does have, I'd say more than almost any other player, is confidence. You know, all these guys enjoy, no pun intended here, showing great games for their fans, okay? But one thing about PartinG is he enjoys a crowd. He enjoys, you know, trash talk. He likes to have some fun. And I'm not surprised that he actually did come back. I bump into PartinG pretty regularly. He's right around the neighborhood I live in, so I get to talk to him from time to time. But he was telling me about a year ago he was going to try to come back and really dominate. And, you know, people say that. You never know if it's actually going to happen or if it's true. So I was just like, cool, man. Yeah, I mean, I would love to cast your games again.
We've never really had a player like leave for that long and then come back and do well.
Yeah.
As far as I know, it's never occurred in StarCraft 2. So that's like 8 GSL seasons in between where we didn't see hardly any activity out of PartinG. He's back. He's in Code S. You know, he's relatively high Grandmaster. I haven't seen a lot of his games. I'm actually a little bit surprised Zest picked him. PvP definitely has a bit of variance in it. Obviously, Zest has very good PvP, but when you think of what PartinG's like superpowers are, he was always known for having like the best micro in the world as Protoss when he played. Now, Zest has really phenomenal micro and really great execution, so I wonder if he just thinks he's like the level up from PartinG. Like, he picked him, right? So he must just consider this to be the easiest opponent for himself.
We're ready. Let's go. Game 1 on 16 Pit. Zest versus PartinG.
Match 1. Fight!
Okay.
I'm excited.
We're not doing intros, I don't think. This is great.
Now, if this probe, holy crap, PartinG's so dead. He's so dead.
He's already, wow. You know, if
sent that
you had
probe
never
so-
seen this game before and you heard what we were talking about, you'd have no idea what. So he just sent a probe out immediately to probably do some kind. Was it a proxy? I didn't actually see when the probe left.
Like, he must be stealing gases from
Yeah,
there, right?
I would
But
guess
Zest
so.
won't let him. Like,
Yeah, this is an easy denial.
so here's what happened here, guys, basically, okay? You don't send out a scouting probe in PvP until after you've made 2 gates and 2 gases, because then you still get it into their base
the thing is,
before they have anything. And to have it out this early means that he was going to cheese, because he sent it before his pylon. Now, Zest sent a probe out after his pylon, which doesn't make sense either. So maybe he was going to cheese. But now, like, it's like PartinG lost a lot of economy here and stuff. They saw each other's probes. It's really weird. Really weird.
yeah, you know, PartinG's done stuff like this before, though. Even though we're in a new meta in the game, you can still try these strategies out.
Yeah.
I think we saw him do something similar to a crazy rush with a probe. PVZ finals in GSL.
Oh, yeah.
So I mean, it's within the scope of his style of play.
Yeah, he'll do anything, man. Like he's a crazy player.
Let's also not forget. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to jump over you, Artos. It's just we just got done with Haas doing a whole bunch of crazy stuff with Protoss.
I did see someone
WCS
saying
Valencia
that Haas and PartinG share builds with each other. I don't know if that's actually true, but
really?
I wouldn't be surprised. Haas is really highly ranked on the server.
You have to think when you see a player like Haas do as well as he did, even though I feel like a lot of times Haas is the only player that can pull that kind of stuff off.
Mm-hmm.
All the other Protoss players see that and kind of go,
yeah,
okay,
well,
maybe I should give this more attention.
Yeah, and to be honest, like anyone who disrespects Haas doesn't know what the hell they're talking about. Because if he can win with strats like that with his micro and macro, I mean, everyone should mix stuff like that in sometimes.
You know, Artosis, this has already gotten much more interesting than I thought it was going to be after the lackluster probe rush there early on. So he is going to get a Stargate. It's in close proximity and get a battery.
Yeah.
And we already thought the ladder was going to be hard enough against Protoss now that Haas had all those builds shown, but it's only going to get worse for everybody here now.
Yeah, and this is insane. Like, PartinG already got a proxy Stargate, but now he's getting a Twilight as well. So what he's doing, he's showing Phoenixes, and I believe that he will go into DTs from here.
Okay.
This is my guess. I'm really, like, that is, like, about as old a build as you can really get, is Oracle into DT, but, like, this is really weird with the shield battery in Phoenix, huh?
Yeah, let's see. I was wondering... I don't know. I'm not going to try to call this one too far ahead of time here. The Phoenix is coming out, chasing away. Now he's going to see that Stargate now.
And he sees the Dark Shrine. Why would you... Right? Is that the Dark Shrine right there?
Wait. Oh, I don't... We need confirmation of this. It wouldn't be another battery, right? Can we please click on that?
It is. It's the only thing that was in production that's that small.
There's another battery being made, though, as well.
Oh, you're right. Okay.
It can't be the DT Shrine.
No, it can't be the DT Shrine. Because that would just be too stupid. Yeah.
And then if it is a DT Shrine, we can flip out about that later on.
And this is, like, so unbelievably brainy what he's doing, right? Because you see shield batteries and constant Phoenix production. You don't make an observer against that, guys. You just don't.
Yeah, it's almost like a kind of... Yeah, there it is. It's kind of like a weird... red herring.
It's the ultimate mind
build.
game.
Yeah.
And the thing is, it's so weird and out there that Zest can't even figure it out. Like, Zest has such a hard counter to the Phoenixes, but he just keeps seeing shield batteries on the edge. Like, even the placement of the shield batteries is purposeful from PartinG. He's trying to make this look so much like he's really committing to it.
Here's the thing, too, Artos, is PartinG's been gone for a while, so Zest might be looking at this and being like, oh, you're so bad, PartinG.
Yeah, for sure.
What are you doing? This isn't going to work, whatever. I'm going to keep making stalkers, and here come the DTs now.
Yeah.
And the Robo is oh so late.
Let's not forget here that the sentry, the one sentry that was there, was picked off right away.
That's right.
So now he cannot stop these until he gets another sentry out. So this is really brutal.
Now he split this pretty nicely here. The force fields are going to be hard to optimize. And there's a second sentry coming out. Woo! Oh! Wait!
Wow.
Okay, it's on the other side. Sorry.
Yeah, he needs to get in there before the Robo gets out an observer, because Zest is going to be like infinity ahead otherwise.
Okay, and he's trying to body block.
Okay, he killed off one of his own units so he can get the observer out immediately. Yeah, there you go.
That was sick.
So the amount that he just mind games Zest, this is like a whole new level of mind game.
We actually haven't seen anything like that in GSL for a long time. That was so abstract. You can only do that one time. Okay? Do that one time against your opponent.
One time ever.
Ever.
We'll never see that again.
No.
Like, literally, we'll never see that again. That was a beautiful thing that we just saw. And listen to me, right now, SOS was probably eating dinner with his teammates, right? He got a nosebleed. He doesn't know why. That's what just happened. That's how crazy and mind gamey that truly was. So, I mean, I'm very, very impressed with this.
I was trying to put my jacket back on. Sorry. I was getting too hot and sweaty in those games.
Well, you should be hot and sweaty, because that was like...
I hope we're all hot and sweaty right now.
The thing is, it was like almost... It was so well planned by PartinG, because he put the shield batteries where you could see them, but shield battery Phoenix isn't a thing.
Yeah.
And then... But he did need to keep going in and out, right? He needed to keep showing Phoenixes, and he had to pick up the sentry. If that first sentry hadn't been picked up, doesn't work.
No.
Because either he gets hallucination that sees what's going on, or he has the extra force fields. If he has 2 extra force fields in this situation, he gets the observer out in time. So this was like
It's
a
funny
really
too because,
intelligent plan from PartinG.
you know, in some ways, it with the batteries there, it just looks kind of like something that maybe it almost looks like PartinG was making some mistakes in a different build. You know what I'm saying? When the fact that you can spot the batteries like that, that it's so smart because it's so weird, and it's in a lot of ways it's really inefficient. If Zest knows that's coming, like if he looks at that and says, "Oh, it's that proxy DT rush where you try to kill one of my sentries," he'll be able to stop that. He just makes the Robo Bay a little bit earlier, but because it's tailored in such a weird, kind of off-rhythm way, it actually works.
Yeah. Like, there's just so much about it that is so tricky. Like, even if, let's say he made a Void Ray or 2 Void Rays instead, right?
Yeah, I was wondering that initially when the build started.
It won't work then, probably, right? Because if it barely kills him. So, like, if you make a Void Ray, there might be 2 extra shield batteries that, like, heal a pylon or the Robo. We don't know where the buildings are placed perfectly, right? So it's just like there's so many different little aspects to that, why that was really smart from PartinG, and why we'll never see it again.
Yeah. Now, what else does he have in store here? That's the big question. PartinG's shown a tricky, sneaky game. Is he going to stay with that? Is he going to bring out the macro? What? I don't know. Let's find out.
Match 2, fight. Zest. Storm Gaming, PartinG.
So, I mean, this is really exciting, man. If he just kills Zest, like,
it's crazy.
If you have the second pick for anyone, right? Because it's like Maru and Zest get picks for the round of 32. So if Maru already got his pick, right? He picked who did he pick? He picked Raynor, right? Wait, no, I'm crazy. Never mind.
You're definitely crazy.
That was the group with Leenock in it. So he picked Forte. That's who he picked. Okay, so that seems somewhat reasonable, right? And then Zest picks PartinG. So, like, at that point, there was 29 players he could pick from, and he deemed this guy the most beatable. And then PartinG brings a cheese we've never seen and kills him with it.
It's kind of crazy, man.
It's wild. I'm enjoying myself very much today.
It's good to be back.
Yeah. So what does he show this time? Like, does he just play a completely normal game? Does he try mind games again? Look at
Zest. The weird thing was, when PartinG became the world champion, back when we were casting that in China, the Soul Train build that he was doing was so perfectly executed. And it wasn't a mind game cheese build, right?
No, he'd tell you it was coming and then he'd kill you with it.
Yeah. He would even say, I'm going to do this, and you actually can't stop it. For those of you guys that are kind of new to following GSL or competitive StarCraft, you might be wondering, who is this PartinG guy? Why are we excited? So, was it 2013? 2012?
2012 was the one
right?
in China.
Okay, so then it was 2012 when he became the world champion.
He was first creator in the finals, if I'm not mistaken.
I'll go with that, Artosis.
Okay.
Let's just say it's true.
Or maybe it was Rain. I think Rain, Creator, and PartinG were the 3 participants from Korea.
Could be right. Anyways, he came forward with this build, and he would just push through everybody. Mm-hmm. And the force fields are always perfect, and he would break down your opponent, and it just didn't seem like there was a lot people could do. People were trying to copy his build, and we have a clock at StarCraft 2 at the bottom left where you can follow and see how far along you are. We'd see the same people do the same build and come out 45 seconds later.
Yeah, I remember when Liquid's, at the time, Liquid Hero did it. He was considered one of the best Protoss in the world at the time. He was a minute late.
Yeah, which means that PartinG had this so fine-tuned when to start and stop pro production, exactly when to make the pylons, exactly when to make the right sentries who would bank enough energy for a force field. There was so much crazy stuff to it. Mm-hmm. Oh my God!
Wow, he gets that probe in. That's crazy.
I can't believe that.
Yeah.
Well, anyways, what I was trying to get at was that PartinG's a player that doesn't have to be cheesy. He can play a standard game. Now, this time, it's Zest who's mixed it up. Zest is going to go for a really powerful push. We have a Warp Prism coming in here. I'm worried that if this Nexus completes, it's just going to be torn down here by Zest.
Yeah, there's definitely a possibility it gets torn down, but PartinG's making a Void Ray, and he is making a second shield battery as well. So, like, when you're making things like a Prism and Immortal, the Void Ray is going to really wreck things for you. So this is, I don't know how the hell he decided to make Void Rays, but I think that he's going to win this game.
Yeah, the Void Ray really is a monkey wrench in the gears of the push here. It just makes it a lot harder. You know, normally with a Void Ray and an Immortal, you can always juggle that back while you continue to warp in. The Void Ray does so much damage. Okay, so he's going to try to rotate through here.
Yeah, this is a smart move.
PartinG was coming out to try to see if that was happening, but missed it.
A little bit late, so this actually could be a big issue.
Yeah, and I think he already knows this is coming. It seems like he actually knows this build that Zest is doing pretty damn well. Now, the problem is it's two Void Rays out here. The Void Ray, sorry, not the Void Rays, the Adepts have shaded away, but, you know, there's not been any real impact in this push here. It's 1 Nexus to 2. Now, PartinG isn't mining that much, but if Zest doesn't tear this apart, it's going to be really hard to win.
Yeah, definitely Zest needs to get a move on with this. He's continuing to produce a lot of units, getting some more depths as well, so he might just pull PartinG apart, like, multitasking-wise. Oh, he's got to be careful. Every time a volley goes off, he's going to basically lose a unit.
Yeah, that's another Stalker that did nothing there in that fight. There's no third Void Ray that came, right? I wasn't watching the production tab.
No third Void Ray, no.
Okay, so he's targeting down that Immortal.
Ooh, that would be a huge kill if you could get the Immortal. Looks like he won't pick it off for now. I really like that he's not making probes right now, because all he needs to do is hold. And the thing is, his army is actually gaining more value. If he gets a lot of Void Rays, like, we never see Void Rays in PvP, because it's only weird situations you can get them in. But
it's like a short period of time that they actually have any equity.
When you don't have, like, Archons or Blink, these are going to eventually be killers.
Oh, sis, he's making a battery into the Warp Prism. Is so good.
Well,
until it gets targeted down.
Yeah, you turn those Void Rays on, he'll die in a second. But PartinG has to be careful. If he overcommits, he'll lose.
But it seems to be zoned in a really nice location.
Definitely.
Okay, third Void Ray out. That's a lot more firepower.
Oh, he turns him on and goes after that Prism. Prism goes down.
Beautiful. One Void Ray goes down. PartinG backing up to his batteries.
Yeah, just the juggle going away is such an important moment here. Still definitely taking a lot of damage, but now the next time he dives on the Immortal, it will be killed.
Yep, and in fact, he's going to have the Stalkers finish that off. So now it's, okay, now it looks like Zest wants to try to dive in. Beautifully done. The shield batteries heal up that Void Ray. There's still a lot of Stalkers here, though, from Zest.
Yeah.
And a really close point where he can try to warp in with a pylon now here. I don't know if there's another Warp Prism making.
Yeah, there's not right now.
No, so he's just going to try to push in with Tier 1.
Yeah, and there's still a possibility to get it. He has to pick off Void Rays. And so far, PartinG's been keeping him alive. I'm a little bit surprised we don't see one more battery coming up from PartinG.
Oh, spoke too soon, Artosis. There it is.
Oh, that's a Zest battery, right?
Oh, did you say PartinG?
Yeah.
This is my jet-lag brain kicking in here.
That's okay.
He's going to...
It's just like the Void Rays are so clutch here, but he's almost to an even number of Stalkers, but the Sentries are what Zest is going to use to win this game if he wins this game. So the Void Rays are really, really crucial. Wow. Those two missed force fields are a big deal.
Big lost opportunity there. So Zest is trying to edge in. I mean, economically, it's static here.
Yeah.
Both players, one player's trying to just last, the other one's trying to close it out.
And now he's got the Immortal out here as well. Look at that, just standing near the shield battery. He's got those force fields ready.
If this stays here for too long, Zest is PartinG's gonna lose that Nexus, so he's gonna try to come out. He baits him out and gets a lot of damage on some of those Stalkers.
Yeah.
But the Void Rays do come forward here.
No, he's targeting down a lot of these Void Rays, and Zest just seems to be kind of outdoing him a little bit.
Yeah, this seems to be the tipping point here. He's now stuck on the ramp, and another force field is a great punish for this moment. The Warp Prism can continue to micro. With only one Void Ray left, the Stalkers are eventually going to gun that down as well. And GG, Zest takes game 2.
That was a really great game right there. Like, Zest kept his cool and did exactly what he needed to do to pick up that victory, and that was get a lot of sentries out. I liked a lot of PartinG's moves there, but you know, as soon as those Void Rays get that low, even the shield batteries aren't going to be able to quite heal through, right?
Yeah, it's interesting because it seems like you're really trying to juggle between when do I get my batteries versus can I get another Void Ray out right away and some more Stalkers and trying to get the right position, and then, you know, that initial pylon you plant, which I believe he had the pylon planted there before he knew that the proxy was coming.
Yeah.
Doesn't necessarily lend itself to desirable battery positions either.
Yeah, it's like a very far back one. It's one that your opponent can't use against you when you're doing force fields.
Right.
So, like, I like the positioning a lot, but
in that moment,
yeah,
it seems like, okay, you actually probably would have wanted the batteries almost in a arc.
And great decision making though on both sides. Like to start, he had the probe out there, right, and he scouted what was going on. He only made 2 probes, so he could use every penny on defense. That was good moves by PartinG too.
Match 3, fight! Zest.
As good as Zest is looking, and as great as he looked, for instance, last season, which was awesome, PartinG is looking sick. Like, he really is holding his own.
Absolutely.
Storm Gaming. PartinG.
Really, really solid play so far tonight. Like, you normally don't see that as the way people are trying to hold, but I bet you that works most of the time. When the thing is, Zest has like probably the best execution, along with like Hero maybe, of any Protoss player. He's just like, his micro is just amazing, and like he does the right moves with his army to be able to win, the right micro and everything, and definitely the right decision making that we saw there. I think that probably when PartinG is practicing and utilizing Void Rays to hold a push like that, I bet you he holds it like every time. The fact that he sniped the Prism, right, that was really important. That's going to stress out the Robo player. He sniped the Immortal, right? A lot of good things, but then just Zest waited for force fields and, you know, was able to kill him off, because he is Zest, you know, the finalist of GSL, probably the most successful Protoss basically ever with SOS.
We got people from all over the world down here. People who live for StarCraft, people who should be studying, who should not be studying.
No.
This is the right thing. You're studying StarCraft, you're studying something else.
Well, studying StarCraft will make you smarter and better.
What's going to happen, man? Are you going to fail the test? Come on, who cares? Were you ever, you're a kid in school and you get a bad grade on a test and you're like, oh no, and then you grow up to be like, well, that didn't matter. There is no permanent record.
I don't want to.
I don't want to brag, but I never cared about school tasteless. I never did.
Well, I did care about school for a certain amount of time, but what I was going to say is I never got a bad score on a test. Thank you very much, Stasis.
Wow, Artosis. Okay, so we got Stargate coming here for PartinG, and it's a Citadel build here for Zest.
Okay, is Zest going to go for a Dark Shrine? That probe was just kind of sitting at the top of his base, and he's making a lot of adepts. Could be. Yeah, I think he is.
I kind of like that, after that first game there, that Zest experience, he said, okay, I need to start making my own hidden stuff on the map. I don't want to play against PartinG for whatever he's planned for. He does actually plan quite well. Wow, look at that, hiding that in plain sight. Isn't that cool?
Just to the right there, and PartinG probably not going to find it because you have to play a little bit defensively with all these adepts.
Yeah. I mean, the Stalker should not be chased up there.
Yeah.
You're just not going to right-click up like that. The adepts would intercept you later on. So it's funny because to the casual observer, you might say, gosh, that doesn't seem to be like in the right spot. There's Stalkers walking right by there. In some ways, at the top level, that's what makes it good, because you're not even thinking about that as a possible spot.
You'll never path over there. There's no reason to. But look, right now PartinG is making Phoenixes, so that's about the worst thing he could ever make against this. Phoenixes don't detect, believe it or not. So a little bit rough there. This probe tries to come up to C. Now this could give PartinG a little bit of an idea. He knows something aggressive is coming because the Nexus is late.
Yeah, so he does not see the Dark Shrine because that is hidden. Fortunately, there's enough. But I'm getting a little bit worried here. I think PartinG may get a taste of his own medicine here in game one and just lose.
Yeah, that definitely can occur. Oh man, he's just going to force his way in right now.
Yeah, he's going to tear this down.
There's an Oracle on the way. But the Oracle is going to be a bit late. Look at that, a recall, huh?
3 DTs. Now he's going to try to stagger them so that one Oracle can't catch them all.
Okay, so 2 DTs are actually together. He can actually snipe all 3 of these with a good revelation.
Oh, where's that Oracle?
Where indeed?
Wait, did that
Oh,
work?
there it is.
Okay.
It's just popping out now.
Okay, so he's going to get one.
Yeah. Wow, if that was out just seconds earlier,
I know,
then he would have been able to do all 3.
GG. I actually thought it was out for a second.
Yeah.
So that's unfortunate, and that does it for these two, at least for now, unless we have a rematch.
Yeah.
One would have to imagine Zest should be the guy to get out first. Party not pleased with those results, but the games were pretty good.
Yeah, they were good. There was definitely a lot of mind games going on there as well. So, I mean, that was a cool series, and I'm excited to see how PartinG plays the rest of the night. I mean, I already have a good idea of how Zest will play. Very, very well. But with PartinG, I mean, he showed a very tricky build. He showed a pretty good defense, and then he got tricked himself. So, you know, we aren't seeing the full range of PartinG quite yet.
Now, I think that if there was one player PartinG should not have beaten in this group, it was Zest. So I think he still has a shot.
Okay.
We're going to go to a commercial break. When we come back, Impact versus ByuN. Stick around.